Hi guys, so let's see this topic, time-based policy, right? And how we can configure these things. So we have two types of options here available that we can use, right? So we'll see step by step. And this is something we are trying to control what point of time the policy has to be enforced, right? It is not like we are just trying to deny, allow a specific application, a specific traffic. This is something that traffic should be allowed or denied at what point of time, from what day to what day, or maybe just a single use. I want to deny only for the specific time. I want to allow for the specific time. So that control we can do using time-based policy. Okay. So in general, when we talk about this time-based policy, what it has basically, we can define a specific time, right, for office hours access, basically for restricted internet access, right, for business after business hours, basically, right, or we can basically set a specific one-time policy for the vendors or maybe for some troubleshooting, right? So these things we can apply here. Now, when we talk about the types of these schedules, right? These are something two types of schedule here we have. One is recurring, one is one time. Recurring is something we can select some specific days, some specific hours of day, and it will be applicable. Let's say I'll apply for Monday. And what I want here, or let's say office hours, let's say we are creating one policy for the office hours, right? From let's say Monday to Friday, and let's say I want that time should be from 10 to 6. So that actually we can do. So daily, the policy will be activated from 10 to 6, and days are Monday to Friday. But if you see, let's say I want to do some troubleshooting for one of the specific time, or one of the vendor will do some troubleshooting, or one of the vendor will basically onboard some traffic, or they will check some traffic. So what I can do, I can set one time schedule. It means for the specific time that policy will be allowed, and then it will be expired. And once that is expired, we can't really use again. Okay. So these types of two policies here we have. Now, where we apply. So to the firewall policy, to the VPN policies, we can apply the schedule, this time-based policy, right? Now, when we talk about the very first option here, we have the recurring schedule, right? So let's see what concept here we have, what behavior here we have, right? So we can schedule for a specific time, for a specific period, and it will automatically repeat. Let's say I want Monday, Tuesday only, and for 2 hours only from one of the specific, let's say 12 to 2, that we can do. And then again, next window, next week, it will be available from Monday to Tuesday for those 2 hours, right? That's what we can do here. Now, when we talk about the example, again, here we can see the example like Monday to Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. And then the use cases are simply the office internet access, business application access, shift-based access control. So these things we can do actually, right? In the recurring schedule. And now let's see how we can configure. And this is very simple. Go to policy object, schedules, then we have to go to recurring schedule, just create a new one, configure these options, days, start time, end time, and then finally save the schedule. So let's configure these options first, and then we'll go to next slide. So here we have this design. So this window machine will be using the internet access. So let's see right now, do we have the access or not? So as of now, if you see, we are trying to access we are trying to do a ping to google.com or 8888. So let me just put it again, ping 8.8.8.8-T for the continuous access, and I'll refresh this one. So right now we are unable to access this one, right? Now let's apply the time-based policy, or first configure those steps, the one we discussed, right? So let's go to policy and object. Here we see the schedule. And here we have two stuff, recurring schedule and one-time schedule. We have to configure under recurring schedule, right? Create new. So let's say this is for the office hours, or we are doing testing. So I'll just set one of the specific time. Let's say testing CNC. So what I want here, I want that, so Monday, right? And we will set the specific time. So let's see what time right now it is. So here in the firewall, I can see this is Monday, right? 2nd Feb and 22/11. So we will set something around this one. Okay. Go to policy, go to schedule, create a new one, testing CNC, right? Monday, what point of time? It is 10:12 p.m. to 10:16 p.m. Or I'll make it will take some time. So I'll make it, let's say, 13. So 13 to 16, 3 minutes access, it will be there. Okay. Or let me make it 15, only 2-minute access. Then we have to see goes to that goes to expire state or not, right? Say okay. So this is done. Now let's go back. Go to next one. How we can apply this? Where basically we can use this schedule. So we have to just go to the policy, an object, firewall policy, and just we will create or edit another policy. The one is already there, right? And under schedule, we will select this one and we'll save the policy. Let's do that. Go to firewall policy, create a new one. As of now, we don't have any policy from the LAN to WAN. This is, let's say, internet, which incoming interface port 2. So right now, in this diagram, if you see, we are using port 2 as an incoming and port 1 is outgoing. Okay. Outgoing is port 1. Source, I'll just right now use all. Destination, I'll choose all. So in general, here we choose in the schedule always, but this time we will choose testing CNC, right? Service, I'll just say any right now, all, every single service, right? I don't want to manage these ports, just leave it. And we are doing NAT, perfect. And also we can collect the logs, say okay. And once we say okay, let's check the time. It was 13. It is allowed actually. And if we go here, you see, now that is allowed. If I access the Google also, that is allowed. And what point of time it will be denied after 2 minutes, right? So let's go back here, go to policy, go to schedule, and here this testing CNC will end on the 22:15. It means in next 2 minutes. So here we see 13, it is still going on. Let's wait. So once it goes to 15, this ping will not work. And even this access will not work for the google.com. It is working right now. Let's check here. So another 50 seconds, and then it will be expired. And let's verify it is still accessible. We are able to ping. We are able to access the Google also. Yeah. And once it goes to 15, that should be denied. So this is how we are trying to configure one policy, but for a specific time. Another 10 seconds. And it should be done now. Almost done. Now we should not see another packet. You see, that's the last packet we have. You see, and now if I try to access this also, will not be accessible. So this is how we configure recurring policy, right? Let's come here. So this is how we configure. Now, what next? One-time schedule. So when we talk about the one-time schedule, it is something we set one fixed timer. From this time to this time, it will be applicable, and then it will be expired. So in the recurring schedule, what we do generally, so in this schedule, if I just go back here, what will happen in this condition? Schedule on next Monday at this time, from this time to this time, it will be again activated, right? But when we talk about the one-time schedule, it will activate only once. It means once that is applied, once that is expired, it will not be reusable. We have to configure one new one, right? So if you see one-time schedule concept, that's it, right? It will allow traffic for one of the specific time, one of the specific period, right? So policy becomes active only during that configured window. And then once that is expired, the policy stop matching traffic, no admin action required that time. So it is done basically, right? So this example will set. So one of the date we will set and one of the timer we will set, right, for few minutes, right? And use cases again, as we have discussed, the vendor access, temporary troubleshooting, right? Any change window access. That's how we do it, right? And how to configure exactly same way. We have to go to the same schedule, just select create new one, but this time under one time schedule, select the dates, select the time, and then save the schedule, right? Let's do that. Go to one time schedule, create a new one, give it a name, CNC one time, right? So right now it is, so let me select here, this will be activated from 10:19 to 10:20, just for a single minute I'm saying. And okay, this is something pre-expiration event log, right? And number of days, 3. So before 3 days, it will show me the expiration event log. But right now, I'm just doing for the testing. I'll disable this one. Okay. 19 to, okay, this has to be 10. I'll just do it for 1 minute, right? And I'll just say, okay, that is created. And where to apply? Exactly same way how we applied for the recurring policy. Exactly same way. So let's go to the firewall policy. Let's go here, and select here under schedule. Under one time, we can see one policy is there. Just select that and just say okay. Save it. And then right now it is activated, right? So it will start, right, basically. So let's go here to the machine, reload. So once the timer goes to 19, it will start. So right now it is 18 something. Go to dashboard, it is 18. So once this goes to 19, that specific policy will be activated, right? No access right now. Let's wait. Just another 5 seconds and it will be done. So let's come here. 1, 2, and it will be done. 19, yeah. So this is reachable. And if I refresh this one, it is refreshed. For only next 1 minute will be applicable, right? So if I just go here quickly to schedule, so this is available only for the next 1 minute, right? 20. Let's go here, status. Once this goes to 20, it will be expired. And one more status we can see on the policy. So if I go here, here this will show us as expired. So let's go back and wait for the expire time. Dashboard status, just few more seconds. Almost done. Let's come back here. And you see, we are not getting another packet now, another reply. If I refresh even this one, everything is denied, right? So this is how this works. And let's go to policy. Let's go to firewall policy. And here you see, this policy has the following issues. It is using an expired schedule and it is not matching any traffic right now. And this is expired actually. You see, that's how we see this one. Okay. One more thing here we have. What? Let's go to schedule. So this is something if you want to set, let's say right now, what I want here with that specific internet schedule of my office hours, right? I want one of the specific one-time schedule also. It means I want to choose two. What we can do then, we can configure the schedule group also. Let's say create new one, test. What I want that testing CNC, the office hours, and I also want this one, and close and just save it. Once I save it, it means, so as of now that is expired, right? That's fine, but you will create a new one with active time. So that office hours it will work, and this specific time it will be activated for that specific time. So that's how you can actually configure two things together, the recurring and one time also, right? So quick view here, comparison, right? The about the recurring, about the one time repeats. So yes, that repeats, but here that does not repeat in the one time. Use cases, regular access, that is temporary access, admin efforts in the recurring, that is very low in the low, and one time that is very low. Just one time policy, configure and then finish. Auto expire. So in the recurring, that does not auto expire, but the one time, yes, that expires automatically, right? Because we have a specific time. Now, the best practice and the common mistakes that we do, right? So use recurring for business hours. Yeah, definitely. Use one time for vendor and emergency access, right? As we have discussed. So name. So clearly we use some names like office hours, Monday to Friday. So right now we just use some CNC testing or something, right? So just make it very readable or very usable name, right? Keep time zone in mind. So yeah, exactly. So that has to be very sure. We have to make sure the time zone has to be correct, right? Otherwise, we are doing some configuration as per our time zone and the device is having a different time zone. Monitor logs during schedule window. So we can also monitor those things, right? And what common mistakes we do? Policy order issues. Definitely sometimes that happens. Wrong time zone configured. So as we have discussed right now, we are using a different time zone in the policy, but the device itself is having a different time zone. So that time you will see, oh, that's not working. So time zone also has to be verified, right? So expecting traffic outside schedule of 2 pass, no, that should not be right. Schedule create but not apply to policy. So sometimes happens like let's say we are creating multiple schedules and some common names we are using and we have not applied that. So these common mistakes we do and we have to take care of these common mistakes. So that's it, right? So here what we have done, we have covered time-based policy using recurring and one-time policy. Thank you.